What do you really need money for? While you're thinking, let's zoom out. There are over 8 billion people on Earth, together owning more than $45 quadrillion in assets. But here's the catch. 1% of the population controls nearly half of that wealth. Every year, the gap grows wider. It feels unfair, almost like a conspiracy. But is it? Since childhood, we're taught, work hard, earn more. If you don't work, you don't eat. That idea is deep in our culture. But reality doesn't fit so neatly. There are millions of hardworking people, construction workers, teachers, nurses, truck drivers, engineers, who dedicate their lives to their jobs. And yet, even the best among them rarely become millionaires. Meanwhile, a college dropout like Bill Gates builds Microsoft. Steve Jobs and Wozniak start Apple in a garage, and Mark Zuckerberg creates Facebook from a dorm room. So clearly, working harder doesn't automatically mean earning more. It works, but only up to a point. Beyond that, it's about leverage, vision, timing, and ideas. But before we blame luck, remember, not every rich kid becomes successful, and not every billionaire started rich. The difference is in mindset, in how people see themselves and the world. In 1930, Spanish philosopher José Ortega y Gasset wrote The Revolt of the Masses. He said most people drift through life like a river current, directionless, repeating what others do. But a few, the select, don't just float. They shape the current. They create meaning. They set the rules. They lead. Being select isn't about power or money. It's about taking responsibility for your path instead of reacting to life. Look at today's visionaries. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Sam Altman, NVIDIA's Jensen Huang. They didn't just chase money. They built systems that changed how billions live and work. AI, electric cars, global e-commerce. These weren't get-rich-quick ideas. They were missions, and money followed. So what's the rule of the game? From childhood, we're told money buys comfort. A home, a car, vacations, things. But comfort keeps expanding. The richer we get, the more it takes to feel comfortable. Luxury brands like Louis Vuitton or Rolex sell not comfort, but status. And ironically, their biggest customers aren't the richest, but the ones trying hardest to look rich. Meanwhile, people like Warren Buffett still live in the same modest Nebraska house he bought in 1958. Mark Zuckerberg wears $10 t-shirts. Elon Musk lives in a 400-square-foot modular home near SpaceX. They're not hoarding, they're building. On the flip side, remember the stories of Mike Tyson, Nicolas Cage, or MC Hammer, who earned fortunes and lost everything. Money without direction burns fast. So what do you really want money for? Let's simplify human motivation. According to psychologist Pavel Simonov, there are only 3 kinds of needs. 1. Vital, to eat, sleep, survive. 2. Social, to belong, be loved, be respected. 3. Ideal, to understand yourself, create, find meaning. Money doesn't belong to any of these. It's just a tool, a middleman between you and what you value. If your only goal is comfort, you'll never stop chasing. If your goal is freedom, impact, and creation, money becomes fuel, not the finish line. The truth about wealth. Wealth doesn't come from working the most hours. It comes from owning something that works while you sleep. That's the power of compounding, the 8th wonder of the world, as Einstein said. But compounding isn't just about investing dollars. It's about compounding skills, knowledge, and time spent on the right things. The longer you stay in the game, the bigger your advantage becomes. And remember, every reward has a price. High returns come with stress, risk, and uncertainty. The key isn't to avoid paying that price. It's to make sure you can afford it emotionally and mentally, again and again. In the end, money follows meaning. Every major movement, product, or innovation started with an idea, not with a price tag. A programmer who wanted to connect people created Facebook. A physics geek who dreamed of space built SpaceX. An introverted investor who loved numbers built Berkshire Hathaway. And yes, each became wealthy, but not because they chased money, because they chased impact. So ask yourself honestly, what do you really need money for? To buy more comfort? Or to buy back your time, your freedom, and your purpose?